All right, guys. So just kind of got a little recap of what happened today. So I didn't roll the camera the whole time, and like to say, so today we started out here in an area where you got some mud and shell, and this time of year, your water temps in the 50s, 58, 60. You need some mud. You need some kind of structure that's gonna hold the heat, but also some kind of structure that's gonna give off heat when it heats up, right? That's what we're looking for right now. And I know a lot of people right now, we're all in the mindset of let's go with buoyant baits, something that's floating because your bait's moving real slow. It's cold, and especially out the front, they're moving slow. And of course, that's what I did. Come out here with a fat boy, throw it in about 1.5 to 2 foot of water. Every once in a while, make a cast in about 3 foot of water. I'll slide over. I'll zigzag the shoreline a little bit, right? And you'll have days like this where you're casting, and you'll be like, okay, fish supposed to hit, right? After so many casts, you're bound to get a fish. Somewhere in there, you're supposed to catch a fish. Well, when you start getting those little short strikes, they're not committing. Then you switch your profile to like a jerk bait or something, and then you go to like a paddle tail, and you switch to all these different baits, whether you're going weedless or you're going with a jig or whatever you're doing, and you still can't catch a fish, right? The only thing I can say is move water columns, go stay. You're in the area where there's fish. If you're getting hits, there's fish. That's not the problem. The problem is not the fish. The problem is finding the fish that are actually eating. You got to find the fish that are actually eating. Like when you go to a restaurant, you got people out in the parking lot.
Come on.
They're just talking and they're in a gather and not doing anything. Okay, then you got people inside that are actually eating. Okay, fish are kind of the same way. You got to figure out where are they at, which ones are actually feeding. Sometimes we get in that mindset, we get stuck. We'll sit there and fish real hard for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours in one area. Just keep going, and then you turn back around and tell yourself there's no fish. The reality is there's fish. You just got to go out there and figure out where are they.
All right, there you go.
Today for me, I found them about 8-10 inches of water, foot max. Those were the ones that were eating, the ones that were up shallow. Reason being, probably a little warmer. Sun was up about 3 o'clock. Hang on.
I really am bad with these cameras.
Sun was up about 3 o'clock, and
Good trout.
during that time frame, they were biting. And then what killed the bite was the redfish kind of showing up. But other than that, I mean, it's part of learning. You got to go out there and fish it hard. You got to put your time on the water. Remember what happens that way whenever you go out there fishing, and it's your turn to catch the fish. You think to yourself, okay, I got a couple strikes here. I already switched 3 or 4 baits. Still can't get them to hit. They're not eating. You gotta move. Don't necessarily move locations. Just move your water column. Figure out what water column is actually active for the day. Other than that, that is pretty much all there is to say about what's going on right now and what I'm doing. But go out there, guys. Go catch some fish. Be safe. And I know y'all seen the video. We let go of all the 20s for the day. I'm not keeping any 20s this year. We're gonna let them all go. Fish are still recovering, so try to save the 20s, guys, if you can. Of course, if you gut hook it and he dies on you, no sense throwing him back. Just go ahead and stick him on a string or keep it if he's legal. But if not, if he's able to go back, let him go. Catch you some nice eaters. 16, 17, 18s are great eaters. Keep all those you want as long as they're legal. But other than that, guys, thank you guys for watching, and look forward to making some more content.